Hey guys, happy Monday. I hope you guys are all doing well and are having a beautiful start to the beginning of your week. Thank you so much for being with me here today. This is going to be an energy reading for the 17th, but this message can apply whenever you are guided to watch it. So we are going to be looking at a message from the Universe Has Your Back deck to get an idea of what energy you should be carrying around with you today. We're going to look at the past, present, and future energy, what you kind of went through this past week or this past weekend, what you're dealing with today, and kind of what you can expect tomorrow, what you're kind of going into. And then we're going to look at what you should focus on today, where you should detach your energy today, and kind of what to expect. So let's go ahead and get started because cards are wanting to come out. All right. Okay. Now, the big message for the day. We have, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. And I think this is such a perfect card for the day. And I'm going to talk from personal experience on this one. You know, I recently have finally found my way back to myself, back to my core beliefs, back to my values and what is true to me. And for a long time, I've let the opinions or what I think is right by society's standards decide what I choose to do with my life. And the more that I have let go of those fears, the more that I have, not tried to just fit in with the status quo, and the more that I have just been really authentic to myself and have been loving myself and doing what I want to do every day and honoring my feelings, I've realized that I've always had the ability to do this, okay? And for a large part of my life, I did this. And it wasn't until recently, a recent part of my journey, that I kind of started to let fear creep in because I started moving into uncharted territory, right? And I feel like you get to a point in your journey where you start doing things completely different than everyone around you, or you start feeling differently than everyone around you, and you kind of start noticing that you're starting to detach, and there's a little bit of fear there, right? You're like, oh my God, like, am I doing the right thing? Like, everyone else is doing this one thing. I'm doing a completely different thing. Like, who's right? Who's wrong? Who's doing it the best? And people can make you feel some kind of way, and ultimately what it came down to was me this weekend making the choice to always choose myself, no matter what that other situation is. And like I said, to honor my feelings and to realize that my feelings are valid. The way that I feel is unique to me, and it doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. It doesn't have to, fit into anyone else's idea of me. I have my own idea of me, and I know what I'm doing, and that's that. And so I love that this card came out because I know a lot of you guys have been living in fear, living in doubt, and allowing that to completely control your life and to control, the way in which you're doing things and things that innately are right. You've allowed these doubts and fears to kind of get you off track. And today is a day to really reset yourself, to get yourself recalibrated, and to get yourself where you need to be, not anyone else, where you need to be. And it all comes from and starts with you choosing yourself, because that's what it is. When we try to, take into consideration other people's feelings, of course, that's what you want to do, right? You want to be considerate and compassionate. But you have to do it only to a certain extent, to where it's not crossing your boundary, where it's not preventing you from living your own life and living in your own truth. And if right now you're in a place where you feel like everything is out of control and you don't know which way to go and you're confused, just start by coming back to yourself. Forget everyone else's opinions or thoughts of you or whatever, and just come back to yourself and figure out what you want, what makes you feel love, what makes you feel secure, what makes you feel whole. And that's what you need to focus on, okay? So I know that was long-winded, but I feel that that is so important to let you know that whatever situation you've been in or whatever way you've kind of been thinking, if you're realizing now that those weren't really your thoughts, those were other people's thoughts of you, it's not too late to make a change. It's not too late to do something different, okay? So in the past energy, we have the star. So this is like this past weekend, this past week. So I feel like a lot of you, and especially those of you who are resonating with my last video, you're in a more, or you got into a more hopeful state. You realize that all of the feelings that you've been feeling, they've been perfectly valid, okay? Even if doubts have crept in here and there, by the end of the week or the end of this weekend, I feel like your faith is restored. You now realize why this has all been happening. And you realize that none of this was by chance. This was all intentional. There were things that you needed to learn. Things needed to unfold the way that they did in order for you to get to this point right now. And that's why I feel like this message is so valid, because a lot of you have turned towards love. A lot of you guys are moving into self-love. And that's, I feel like, a result of this optimism that you've achieved. You realize that your thoughts and the way that you think really do manifest your outer reality. They are a reflection of what is going on inside of you. So if you want more love in your life, then you have to be love. You have to choose love. So in the present moment, we have the Mother of Wands. So this is the energy of the day. So today you are going to be focusing on your passions. And I feel like this is what's going to be radiating out of you today. You're going to be doing things for you, doing things that resonate with your heart, things that make you very optimistic. And look what happens. You go from the Mother of Wands to the Father of Wands in the near future. So I feel like whatever you start on today, it's going to progress into the future and you're going to feel very, very, very happy about it. Now, where to focus today and how to attract more love into your life, okay? We have the Daughter of Wands. We have the Daughter of Wands, Mother of Wands, Father of Wands. So lots of wands, lots of passionate energy, tons of passionate energy. So today you want to focus on your particular journey, your particular path. This is separate from anyone else, okay? This is very unique and specific to you. And when you focus on yourself and you focus on your passions, that helps to attract more love into your life. What to avoid today, where to detach today, we have the Hermit card. So you're gonna want to fight the resistance to kind of just not do anything today. Fight the resistance to not want to go out and socialize, to not spend too much time in your head. I feel like today is more of a day about inspired action. Today is a day more about working on you and working on what you're trying to manifest, okay? I feel like today is a very, very positive day for manifestation. And the outcome of the day, we have the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like by the end of the day, you feel like you're producing something. You feel like you're getting somewhere. You feel like you are really achieving what it is that you want to achieve. And I feel like you're starting to see the beginnings of your manifestation. So what you're focusing on today, whatever that is for you, I feel like by the end of the day, you're going to start to get some results, and that's what's going to carry you into the Father of Wands. So beautiful reading. I hope this message has helped you guys. I hope that it's given you some clarity and has inspired you to take action and inspired you to choose love. So yeah, that's all I have for today. I will leave my information down below for a private reading if you're interested in that, as well as my Instagram where I am posting motivational messages. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.